So what'd you get? Oh, okay. Sorry, still checking.
Fully engaged. That conversation you guys had seemed like it was staged.
Well,
That's just how my phone works.
Get ready, is she? Because your character's up next after Carla.
Let's go. Making my grand entrance.
So you're gonna perception. Oh, thank you.
Hey, 18, not bad.
Okay.
Carla. Sorry, not Carla. Edelson. As you begin walking by, you have your stuff ready. You have your companion in your pocket that sort of squeaks every once in a while when you walk. You hear a
That's a dying man.
And you hear those noises right behind you. And you think, oh no. As you look behind you and you see this thing behind you. Let me get this thing going.
Give me like No Face, but like when he's a monster.
Yeah. That's later.
God, I hope not. That dude's terrifying.
Whoa. You see this massive bovine buffalo ox creature
rock
behind you. And this is an Uracrux. He's part of your farm. This is this is you know what? Never mind. Go ahead and name this Uracrux. I'm curious to see what, because this is.
I was gonna say.
This is
his name's Ted.
Ted.
It's Hot Daniel.
Ted is a problem child. Out of all the Uracrux, he is the one that gives you the most trouble. He's the one that doesn't want to eat when it's time. He's the one that sort of like kicks his barn door and it always breaks every other month. You have to fix, and he's strangely attached to you. And whenever you leave the farm or leave the area, he's always typically 30 feet behind you, following you.
That's so cute.
And he looks at you and he says,
I thought I was gonna speak. I was like,
bless you.
Yeah.
So what does Edelson do as she's sort of making a scene as this giant Uracrux is in the middle of the entertainment district and everyone's sort of like looking at all of you?
Edelson's like, all right, people. Enough to see here. You know what an Uracrux looks like. Come on. You're
They
come
do.
on.
And they do.
Get
As you look
outta
around,
here.
you see that there are other Uracruxes, but these are more tamed and meant for pulling wagons, pulling chariots, pulling all these other items across the entire city, as this is the beast of burden of this land. There are no horses. They are all these creatures.
My God. Okay. I go up to Daniel and then I cut my hands on Daniel's face. Like, Daniel, I'm so sorry, but you gotta go back home, man. I gotta do something important, and I'll be back soon, and I'll help you guys out. I'll help mom and dad out too, but you really just gotta stay home. I'm so sorry. And then I like hug him, or sorry, Edelson hugs him, and then do I have a rope still with me? Hold up, let me see.
Yes, you have a rope. There's a high chance it's still attached to him, and it's sort of dragging on the ground. And you see that there's a large piece of wood staked that's no longer in the ground. So just sort of going along with him as he walks.
No.
He broke off his post.
He broke off his post. He looks at you as you say all that, and he sort of headbutts you with an extended horn, and he goes, and you feel that wind and heavy heat and cow breath all over you. I need you to go ahead and make a persuasion check or a animal handling check.
Oh, okay.
Handle this boy.
Hey, not
Nice.
bad. All right, 23. As he looks at you, you see that there is a look of understanding as one lone tear goes across, but then he sticks out his tongue and licks it. He's like, and he walks and turns around, and you think, oh no. Daniel loves to sprint. And you see this massive Uracrux turn around and
I yell, get out of the way!
as it just keeps running and it heads straight back to the farm, and all the people are screaming, oh, what the fuck? Oh! It's just going.
Save yourselves!
As people are dolphin diving out of the way, people are running, and you see it run off in the distance, causing a massive wreck. You sort of like begin to quickly sprint and run out of the way as it goes through one meany small stall, and it is obliterated as the shop owner is this big rotund goblin that has this fancy clothes. He's like, what the fuck? As it just lands on the ground, his stall completely destroyed. Yeah, you'll go on your way.
No, now I gotta pay that dude back now.
Not if he sees you.
Oh yeah.
Go get.
I need you to go ahead and make a stealth check as you quickly run away from the crime scene.
Fuck.
Okay, so as you begin to sort of just walk away, you hear this angry voice coming from the direction of your Uracrux that just went. And you see this large, rotund goblin who wears these fancy clothes, yells out, "Aye! Aye! Aye!" As he's like pointing at you, he's like, "You get your ass back here! Aye!" And what do you do?
Don't hurt me.
Dip.
What do you do? What do you do? As he's
Do I
walking your
run?
direction.
I run.
Okay, you run. I'm gonna go ahead and roll to see if he can catch up to you. He can't. He takes, as you're fucking running fast as you can, and you feel that wind blowing in your face. It feels great to start running. You look behind you, and you see this large, rotund goblin who took barely 5 steps. He's like, you're not worth it. Fuck you. He just turns around.
Fuck you.
Wow.
Great start.
Good old Daniel.
This whole store just got obliterated. He's like, fuck it. Best.
As you're on your way, you walk around the stalls in the area, asking around for this deserted market. You come across this individual, another gnoll like yourself, female, and she's the only one who actually responds, as everyone else who you ask sort of doesn't give you a straight answer because they don't know. However, this female gnoll has dark brown fur with white spots all across her, and she has this pink highlight that's sort of across her mane. Sorry, let me go ahead and
My immersion.
Sorry.
Sorry, my
Do
fucking.
it again.
There we go.
Do it again. There.
You come across this female gnoll, and you see that she's selling some really weird shit. Needleson comes across this open stall, and behind this open stall, you see that there are chairs upon chairs upon chairs of other female gnolls getting their hair done, getting their makeup done, getting their nails done, and all these individuals who are helping these gnolls are male gnomes that are smaller and sort of wearing the work attire. And you see this one female individual look at you, and she says, "Ooh, see, now this," as she waves her hand forward. See, this is perfect. I can do so much with this. Please come. I can do so much with your face. You look beautiful.
You ready for that makeover?
What does Edelson do?
Should I really keep Alan waiting at the tavern while I get a makeover? Or
I mean, all I know is I'm supposed to meet individuals over there. I don't know what happened to you guys while you're getting here. I don't know how long
And this
I'm
is
waiting.
Edelson. Edelson doesn't know
That's
about
true.
Alan or Ishi. This is what she wants to do. What does she want to do?
Honestly, this could be
You
happening
know
at the
it's gonna
same time
go
he's
somewhere.
talking to that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Ishi, I'm
true.
glad that you talked about it, because chronologically it was Alan first, the big rotund goblin dude went to his stall, and then Carlos thing happened.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what does Edelson do as this female nose really up in your face? The only reason why she called out to you is because you started asking about the deserted market, and she like
Right.
caught your attention, but she sort of like wants something from you first.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'll
Okay.
yeah, I'll humor her. What are your rates, miss?
Ah, Miss Darla. My name is Miss Darla. She sort of gives a small curtsy, and she says,
Oh, no problem.
"And who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?"
Hi, my name is Edelson.
Edelson. What a beautiful name for a beautiful
Thank you.
face. Edelson, make a charisma check.
Oh, that's not my strong suit.
That should be a 2.
-1.
Yikes.
-1? Damn.
She takes a very good look at you,
I'm like,
and as you sort of smile, you do the thing where you kind of over smile and you're just showing all your fangs, and she's saying, "Oh, darling, darling, no, don't do that. It covers and masks the beauty." You're speaking of rates. For you, I could have a job done easily. 5 gold. Which Edelson knows that this is a very steep rate.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Miss, is there any other kind of package deals that you may have?
Oh.
Darla looks at you and she says, package deals.
Maybe a coupon.
She takes a look over at your outfit and she says, sorry, darling. 5 gold for a premium makeover that'll make you look gorgeous. Well, then she sort of stops herself and she says, actually, I do have one thing that might interest you. And she sort of snaps her fingers. You see all of the servants of the male gnolls look at her, and one of them that's available runs up and takes her spot as she quickly goes deeper into the salon to get something. And you see one of the male gnolls, this individual has a green emerald piercing on his ear. And then you look at the other gnolls and they all have green piercings on their left ear. And he's sort of like, he's looking at you, but whenever you make eye contact, he quickly looks away.
Okay.
And there's sort of an awkward moment where nothing happens for about 3 minutes. And he sort of like looks back at you and he says, so this weather, huh? And he sort of like, he puts his face in his hand immediately after he says that. And you hear Darla's background, oh, darling, I have it. He's like, oh, thank God. And he walks away.
Did not want to do small talk.
Got no game.
It's okay, man. I don't either, according to my stats.
Darla comes back and she has this very beautiful jade like box, and she sets it on the table in front of you, and she opens it, and she says, "This is our most exclusive item. But seeing as you're going somewhere that you did ask about the deserted markets, and I have premium pheromones for sale that will catch any male's attention, especially the gnome."
Oh, what?
Now, granted, my cousin in the deserted market has better ones, but they're a bit more pricey, if you get my meaning. If you'd like, I can give you directions if you don't like anything here. As she opens the box, and you see there are rows and rows and rows of these beautiful potion bottles, and all of them have like heart drawings on them. Some of them are made of complete red glass. Others sort of have this like Cupid, like shooting an arrow, and guaranteed to work, 100%.
Ma'am, the amount of questions I have is unmeasurable right now, but I'm gonna have to decline. I'm all good on love potions and stuff. Thank you very much, though, for giving me the offer.
'Tis a shame. As she puts the box down, puts it away. Now, you were asking about the deserted markets. If you make a left and keep going straight down this road, and she gives you the directions on how to get there, easy to find, very easy to find once you know where to locate it, once you know where to go. You see as you're walking away, she's sort of like, she still looks at you from far away, and she's sort of like, she nods. Well, the male gnome that was there is avoiding eye contact with you completely as he's working with somebody else.
Weird.
All right, listen.
What's up with that gnome?
It takes you about 20 minutes, but you do eventually find the direction you're supposed to be going to, and you feel like you're getting close as there are less stalls and more unsavory people all around you. However, one individual catches your attention, and this individual is sort of sitting cross-legged as the rain is pouring down on him as he's on the ground. And you see he's sort of like looking down, and it's a bugbear, a very, very old bugbear. And the only reason why he caught his eye is because he's the only one in this corner between two buildings, and you get the sense he's probably homeless. And as you walk by, you see his face shoots up, and he's looking directly at you. Give me a second to change the music.
Got a sign. He's got a sign that says like the end is near.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Like the ooh tree will fall.
oh no, the tree.
Doomsayers.
I am like interested in like this whole tree business though.
Hey.
Let's see how that goes.
It's made of wood. You know how trees do.
Yeah, man, I do know.
All right, Jimmy, give it to me.
I'm sharing. I'm nodding. I'm bugging. Sorry, give me a second.
Wait, are we going to Roll20?
No. This is something else.
Only when he says so.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Nate.
Hey, let me share my screen. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
Don't you-
There we go. You see this
Wow.
individual?
Oh,
Whoa.
Pretty
Dude,
dope.
dope.
ethereal as fuck.
He's homeless.
That's homeless?
Yeah, he looks like he's rich.
The garbs on him are extremely tattered and ripped. So
Okay.
although this is the representation of what he looks like, just know that his hair is a lot more wild,
Fuck.
and his clothes are a lot more torn and ripped.
Imagine him more broke ass.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So this is what he used to be.
Yeah, but
That's
this
what you
is the
like to imagine.
representation. Yeah.
Okay.
As he looks up, and you see his eyes are completely white. And he says, Edelson. That is your name, correct? Edelson?
Yes, correct, my good sir.
I've seen many individuals walk on by. Many not important to the weave. As he says the weave, I need you to roll a Arcana check, because that sounds extremely familiar.
How's it go?
The weave, like weaving clothes.
Like
Yeah.
Snatch?
Yeah, like your hair, like you got that weave.
9. Even with the 9, the weave is the representation of the existence of magic. It is theorized that the entire world is covered in weaves or lines of magic. And some parts of the world, there are less of it, and those parts of the world don't have a lot of magic, and some parts of it have tons of it. Whenever you use a magic spell and you use your somatic components or magic components with your hand, you're typically borrowing strings of the weave for magic to use your spells. And this individual continues by saying, but you, Edelson, you are more connected to the weave than most. And for this, I would like to be a part of. Please, allow me to provide you this gift. As he takes out this pristine deck of cards, he says, allow me to read your fortune.
Oh, tarot. Okay.
Do it. He's blind. He's certified.
Dude, yeah.
Wait, do those cards have like braille on them, or?
These cards are golden embedded, beautifully made, pristine cards. When the rain hits them, they just bounce off, like they don't want to get wet.
What the fuck?
Hydrophobic.
Sick cards.
Hydrophobic cards. Magic.
He has his hands on top of his other while the deck is in the middle, and he looks at you. And it's very strange. Even though his eyes are completely white, anytime you move or to see if he's looking, he keeps with you every direction.
Mine has blind sight.
So again,
What does Edelson do?
Edelson. So, my good lord, my good man, are you going to read my fortune? I guess I asked him this.
He responds with, I have the ability, yes, to see somewhat in the future with the guidance of the weave. And he sort of like winks his eye. And as he does this, you now see the tattered clothes he has brand new. You see the look he has is the look that you see in front of you. Golden yellow eyes. And there's a large purple eyeball at the top of his head that blinks. And when you blink, it goes away.
Hey, did you, you know what, never mind. Okay, yeah, sure. Put me on there. Put me in the track. Hit me up. Give me my fortune. Please.
I have the cards right here. Give me a second.
Oh my god.
Oh, my
you
man's
have
actually gonna read the fortune. Oh shit.
Shout out to
First card.
the Mintu.
The past. Second card, the present. Third card, the future. He sets those on the ground. As he weaves his hand and moves them, the cards begin to shuffle themselves, and 3 random cards out of the shuffle sprout out and land on the ground in front of you.
cursed him.
In defense mode.
In defense mode. It do what it do.
Dude, he activated his trap card.
He's actually a girl.
You activated a trap card.
Let me look up the first card. His eyes flash bright blue, and you see this card in front of you. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh yeah, like the princess looking.
This
Portal
is the 5 of
friendship.
coins. And all of a sudden, it's not his voice that's talking. It's a different voice that speaks out. And it says, the 5 of coins signifies difficulties times ahead. You may have suffered a major financial setback. Your dire circumstances are compounded by the accompanying embarrassment and isolation. And you feel as though you must confront your problems alone. You may find it difficult to face yourself. And for reasons you do not fully grasp, it is difficult to seek help.
Wait, 5 of coins?
5 of coins.
The price of the makeover? Oh shit.
His
I was
eyes,
kind of thinking about that too.
his eyes turn back to yellow, and he says, excuse me. Typically when I read these, I sort of get possessed by a greater force. Even I do not know what these cards mean. I know is that it gives you your fortune. The next card flips over.
Nice.
Ooh.
Spectacles.
The Page of Coins, upright. This time his eyes turn bright pink. And this is now your present. The card in the past was your past. This is your now present. The Page of Coins is eager to explore new creative or professional opportunities. There is money to be made, and you're excited to participate in this environment. This card signifies that you are inexperienced, but you show a great deal of potential. There's a strong enthusiasm to be learned of all its tricks and trades. And then his eyes go back, and he says, You see him visibly exhausted. He's actually a lot tired than when you first saw him, as his breathing has become ragged and heavy. And he says, excuse me, milady. Here's the final card. Give me a second.
What's on that card, man? What's so funny?
You kill him.
Oh, sorry, I didn't show you the first. I didn't show you the second one. That's what it looks like.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Goldfish lady.
This is.
So he just predicted, or he actively read like the current situation that you're about to go on this possible big ass adventure.
West.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy seems pretty real.
Yeah.
His eyes begin to turn bright red
That
as you reach your
happens
future card,
Yikes.
and he says, "The First of Swords, reversed."
Oh,
The reversed First of Swords card indicates an incomplete understanding of your goals and aspirations. Perhaps your understanding is too broad, and you have not yet narrowed your focus. Take things one step at a time and cover your bases in achievable circumstances. Uncertainty may also prevent you from engaging in a challenging situation. Judgment is clouded. Important pieces of information might be missing, or you're overwhelmed by potential pathways with no clear sense of direction. You find chaos instead of clarity. His eyes turn back to gray. His outfit turns back to tattered. And he sort of goes slump. And you think he's dead. He's not moving.
The rain.
What does Edelson do?
Oh shit. Perception check. Make sure
Perception check.
he's alive.
Start giving him chest compressions.
Yeah, I know CPR.
Do you?
All right. With an 8, you sort of walk up towards him, and you see that the 3 cards in front of you are still there, floating suspended. And the other golden cards are sprawled out everywhere. As you sort of like get close to him to tap him to see if he's okay, he comes back.
Oh my god. It really was possessed.
Edelson, it's good to see you.
Hey man, it's good to see you too. You almost died there.
It takes a toll on me. I've done this for a very, very, very long time. And the more I do it, the more it takes from me. But I do this to assist those who are connected to the weave. I do this to help those who one day might save the world. But that's wishful thinking. Stuff like that never happens around here. And he sort of like, he sort of scratches his under part of his chin, and he says, if you ever require assistance, please come to me for assistance, and I will be your guide if you'll have me. As he gives you, for the first time, a big warm smile.
Of course, man. You told me my past, my present, and my future. You cool.
The golden
Why are you
cards.
homeless?
The golden cards begin to shuffle themselves and go back into the deck, except for 3. These 3 cards float in the air, and they go eye level with you. And he says, a gift from me to you. Please keep them.
Ooh.
Or still got a complete deck.
Edelson, you have a new ability, which we'll talk about as the game progresses. But you have the 5 of coins, the page of coins, and the first of swords reversed. Whenever you want to, you can use one of these cards and a magical effect will happen. 2 good, 1 possibly bad. But it's up to you to decide when to use them, as you don't know what they are, you don't know what the effects are yet. As maybe you need to speak to somebody or investigate what these cards do specifically. But just know that you have 3 cards that you get to use whenever you want, and some effect will happen.
Did I ever get his name?
You never provided one.
Damn. The mysterious stranger.
I can't even.
But
see.
if you want, you can ask him now.
Oh, yeah. Good sir, may I please know your name, so I may think. You.
Jinx. He sort of grins and he says, yes, names. I feel embarrassed to say I actually don't have a name. I was never given one.
This is the DM.
People call me no name.
Oh, okay.
No face, no name. What?
Oh no!
But if you like, you can
Okay,
provide
it's
me.
my head issue.
You may provide me a name if you'd like.
I can give you a name?
If Elosin wishes.
He's also Daniel.
Daniel. Daniel.
Oh, not so much hot
bro.
name. It has to
If
be
you're known
spicy.
around here as No Name, that's fine with me. I'm cool with that. That's pretty sick, not gonna lie. I wish I had that name, to be honest. But you should keep it. I think it fits. It really does.
He nods his head. And he says, kind words, Elosin. Kind words indeed.
Are they?
I said I like his name.
Yeah, good say that.
He looks up at the sky and he sees you and he says, I do apologize if I took time away from your adventure.
No, this was an amazing experience in my life. I'll never forget this. I'll never forget you. But I should get going now. So
Please do.
I'll see you later, I guess. Hopefully.
He nods his head. And after he nods his head, he goes back in the same position you saw him before. Slumped down as the rain comes down on him in his non-magical form.
Goodbye, No Name. I'll see you later.
As you walk away, you sort of hear a grunt, and you turn around and you see he's giving you the peace sign.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is
Right.
like the English up yours, but.
I know it's English up yours, I know.
Go on. Go, Mike.
After this,
Like this.
you head to the market, and you find yourself there at the markets.
Hey.
Oh,
So go ahead and go to roll 20.
Man.
Go ahead and go to roll 20, and
I'm at a bar. I'm sure I'm having a drink
Go
or
ahead.
something.
Oh, no, you interacted with drunk. Never mind.
let me go ahead and get your character. Oops.
I imagine when you guys find me taking your time, I imagine I'm probably sitting there with a drink looking for whoever
Bam.
I need to speak with.
There you are. Edelson, the map is alive. You can go ahead and do whatever you like, as there are many stalls around you selling some weird items. And at the very end, you see this individual sort of pacing back and forth and kind of nervous. But what does Edelson do?
I'm gonna yeah. No, I'm gonna go up to this blue one. What's this blue
Oh, this
one
blue
all
one?
about? Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
It would be cool if Alan's uncle like walked out as she like walks in or something.
Yeah, that'd be
Really
sweet.
like a frame of reference for time can be.
Edelson, with an 11.
Maybe she passed by him while he was doing the cards.
You see that this individual is not really selling anything. This individual is a catfolk. And you see this guy,
Big cat book.
catfolk.
Cat.
Oh,
Oh.
cat.
Oh yeah, that's like rat people, mouse people, cat people.
You see that person.
Crap.
But to give you a full picture of what they look like, because I know it's kind of hard to see it from there.
It's a cat person.
You're a cat. You're a person. I see the Khajiit.
Nekopara?
No,
Yeah.
Well, it's because there's the
No?
token art, which is the circle, and then there's the full art, which I want to show you guys, because all these arts are pretty good. I want to show them.
Kaja does not have wares.
Come on, man.
I don't want
me
to
here.
see that cat. Show me the cat. Show
Swear
me
I'm not
the
a
cat.
cat.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Nice flannel, dog. Cat.
Yeah,
He
bro.
sees you walk up to his
Pretty good.
stall and he says,
Yeah.
"Ah, my lady, I see you're interested in what I have to sell."
Well, my baby.
As you look down, he has nothing in front of him.
Cool. Cool, man.
Ah, it is empty now. But what I sell is, looking around to see everybody else, information.
Ooh, okay.
Good boy.
Where are my manners? As he begins to properly introduce himself. If you look at his token, you'll see his name pop up there. It's kind of hard to see, I know. But he presents himself as Kalka Love.
That's a Ken Cat.
Kalka Love looks at you and he says, "The name may be a little strange, but it was provided to me by my mother. So I'll keep it. May I please have yours?" As he gives you this big, big smile.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, hi. The name is Edelson.
Edelson. I'm curious. Did you give yourself that name? Or did your mother name you?
Yeah, my parents named me.
Ah, excellent. You see he's giving you a bigger smile. For whatever reason, Kalka Love likes that.
I'm glad that you enjoy that.
So, how can love help you today?
Wow, jeez, I didn't think I'd get this far. Well, I'm gonna go into that tavern over there. Can you tell me anything about that tavern?
Edelson, by a contract that I created myself, I must tell you that the first piece of information I give you is free. Anything after that costs money. However,
Okay.
I'm letting you know now, choose your question carefully.
Okay.
Ask me anything, and there's a chance I will have an answer for it. If you still wish to go into the tavern, I will tell you of the tavern.
Anything, damn. Do you know an answer as to why these portals pop up at this time of year?
You see him like his head backs up.
That's
And
a
he
big
says,
question, yeah.
Well, I may provide some information.
Mhm.
Do you confirm that this is your question?
Oh, confirm. Hit that yes
I
button.
confirm.
Okay.
Done. Edelson, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Dude, he's gonna assault your mind with brain knowledge. Look at that face. Isn't that a face of a cat that would assault your mind?
You saw my litter box.
23, Jesus.
Oh, again?
You got
Lucky
a
23.
strong mind.
Edelson, you feel your mind beginning to be bombarded. And once before, with no name, it was a pleasant experience of the weave around you magic. This one is not so nice, as you feel your mind being bombarded with pieces of information, or random pieces of information that love knows. And you get the sense that during this process, there is a give and take. And he is trying to get some piece of information from you, whether that be something as simple as the name of your stubborn but lovable Urkrux, or something more personal, that attempt has failed. And then all of a sudden, your mind changes and you see images of the great Oro tree. And then you see portals being to open. But not just around the great Oro tree. You see portals being opened all across the city, next to your home. And it's very strange because it looks like someone hit the rewind button on the TV and everything is going backwards. Everything is just going backwards in time. And everything is speeding fast backwards in time. As the home that you lived in gone, the area that was there is now just empty. And time goes back even more. And the land around you is just covered in flames. And then it's gone. And you see there's strange towers everywhere, and then that's gone. And it goes back even more, until it stops. And you see one of the portals that are open is giving off this faint glowing green light. And this green light shines on you as if you're there. And you see that there is one giant moon that is inside this portal. And there are 3 druids praying to the moon. And that vision's gone.
That's cryptid as shit.
Rewind time.
You come back to the stall and you see Love is finished saying something. You're not 100% sure what he said, as he sort of and then I told her that she can stick it where the sun don't shine.
Oh. Wait, sorry, what?
Edelson, were you not paying attention when I told you the story of my mother? Bad manners. And I thought the gnolls were noble.
I'm so sorry.
Love just stands there and he says, well, that's your first question answered. Would you like another?
Oh. What are your rates?
My rates. Perfect. Finally a new customer. Most of Peace's information I find I obtained in magical means. However, for new customers, I make a discount rate. One question, 1,000 gold.
Hey,
Oh.
makeover sounds pretty good now.
However, all my customers are satisfied as they at least learn one thing that they're asking. Guaranteed 100%.
You know what? I bet. You're really doing God's work with like that free trial question there.
Get
The gods. Love does not follow the god, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, that's
My mother will not allow it, so I do what I can.
You do where the sun don't shine.
But yes, tell your friends, tell your family if they have any questions to come to Love.
Well, thank you, love. That was a lot of information, but thank you so much. I'll I'll tell all my friends about you, and maybe I will come back actually if I ever do manage to get that much money. But thank you so much.
Love nods his head and he says, here is my calling card. As he presents his hand
Oh, fuck.
and very quickly flicks it, and you see that there's a card in his hand now. And he gives you the card and he says, if you ever need me, tap twice on the card.
Okay. I will. Goodbye, love.
He waves his hand.
Like LOVE?
Love, yes.
Okay.
Kalka Love.
Alka, love.
Like Questlove, but Calca.
Cut
Calca
the
lives in the house.
You ain't in the house.
You ain't
All right.
nowhere.
Edelson, you head towards the known individual blocking the entrance to the tavern. And this individual looks at you. And he's about to say something. But then he says, my lady, are you on the list of important people? Can I please see your invitation? As he's like being careful of his words, and you don't know why he's being careful.
Like, yeah, sure, right here.
Fantastic. I mean, yes, please, go in through. The Price Cut Tavern awaits you.
Thank you very much.
Needleson goes inside the tavern.
What's
We're gonna cut to
up?
the last
Dark in that
person.
tavern?
And we're gonna cut to the last person, which is the Aarakocra. And we'll get to you guys soon.
We continue.
Dark Tavern.
This is cool. It's like we're all playing our own little mini games.
Until we collide.
That's something. Yeah, this is something new I'm trying to try out with D&D. And I know maps are important, but I want to sort of use maps now as like, you know, game mechanics. You know, let them play around the maps. This map, you know, it might be a combat map, it might not be. Who knows? All right, change the music because this is somebody else now.
Is this like a Discord call sound?
It kind of does sound like it.
Crower,
Yeah.
like clockwork.
See.
Your eyes flash open. You see your modest bed,
So much.
neatly made, even when you're still on it. You see your brothers and sisters, your family, all around you. The way you get ready is militaristic. It takes you less than a minute, fully armored, weapon in hand,
Beak brushed.
everything. You're set to go in a moment's call. What does Crower do before he sets off?
I'm in the mountains, right?
You're at the very, very tippy top of the Helitis Mountains, in the land only known to your kind, as no one else has been up there.
Aren't you special?
Your homestead.
Oh yeah. I take off. I have all my gear. I already know what I have and need. I make my way towards my destination for the vague description of where.
As you begin to take off, one individual stands alone, looking at you. And you recognize this individual. A lone, black Aarakocra bird like raven. She looks at you from across the way as you begin to descend down. She gives you a nod. And you dive down like an eagle would. You feel the wind blowing hard on your face. We've done this millions of times. This is nothing. You go even faster. You're going straight down like a bullet. If anything gets caught in your way, they're dead. You glide down. You're in the clouds for most of the entire time. Wind and howling in your face, water splashing your eyes. You're used to this. This is nothing. And it's finally as you glide down, wings spread out. You see a glowing city under you. The city of Jerome. Seen it many times, but never actually been. Maybe once or twice, but that was a long, long time ago. How does Crower find his destination.
The letter's vague, right? It's like
Yeah, it's very
Okay.
vague. The letter is it gives you the name of a tavern and the name of a market, but doesn't give you directions.
have I landed or am I still making my way down?
Well, you tell me what you want to do. Do you want to land on the ground?
I'm flying and I go for like the main, like wherever the most lights are, whatever looks like the most bustling part of
Bussin'.
Jerome.
Where
I
is
land
Bussin'?
there.
All right. It's very strange. As you land on the ground, you feel this excitement in your heart. You feel this adrenaline going through your body. You've never really felt this before. It's almost as if you're getting ready for battle, but this is a new emotion going through you. Oh no. Guys, sorry, give me 1 second. I have to quickly check something.
Something's coming after me.
Oh god, it says I've been signed out of Zoom.
Oh,
But you're there.
yeah. What?
I know, but shit. Hold on. Sorry guys. If I think what happened just happened, we might have lost the recording.
Oh.
Do I have the memories?
Yeah.
The memory remains.
That would be a bit unfortunate because that was like a pretty good opening. Everything there.
Yours was way better than mine, but you interacted with more shit. I got a goal to complete.
No, I mean like everything, like with you and with